Hello, everybody. It is Thursday, January 11th, and I'm here. In the big studio for you today. Let's see if anybody remembers that we're here today. I know you guys aren't used to me being on time. There's a couple of you. There's 5 of you start out. Hey, Tony. Hey, Henry. Shannon, hello. Hopefully you guys had a chance to check out the new website. I think you're going to like it. It came out really nice. We have a new website for the Youth Foundation too. And hopefully by Monday, we'll have a new website for the private fishing charters to make it more convenient, easier for people to sign up. So that'd be good. Hey, Lloyd. Hey, Brian. Hopefully everybody's staying warm today. It's been so cold lately. So no more Thursday night football games, so there should be some people on today. We'll see. See who makes it out here tonight. Not the one I was looking for. Hey, Steve. How you doing? We missed you today. You okay? Thought maybe you're going to come by the warehouse today with the other guys. Hello, real time. I'm glad you like the new website. Hey, Robert. Glad you like the haircut. It's a little short, but it's what I wanted. We have the Bart Hall show starts in 2 weeks, so I thought it was time. Henry, we haven't been able to get that deal done with the TV network in Vietnam, so nothing yet. I'm hoping it works out, but I can't get them to commit. Hey, Jerry. Hi, Soto. Hi, Soto. Hello. Just because I miss fishing, let's do a little video.
Got off again.
We'll see. B-52 jig, San Miguel Island here. Gorgeous weather, good fishing.
She's whining. Reverse jump. Look at that. Look at whitefish. Whitefish behind you too. Nice thing on the swim bait.
Nice big whitefish here aboard the Coral Sea, guys. Excellent quality here, San Miguel. Nice whitefish link out here.
2 really nice fish that just came in on the Coral Sea. Monster whitefish. Nice lingcod. Fishing right here at San Miguel Island. It's really, really nice.
Just threw that in there for you guys. Hey, Joe. Hey, Terry. Mike is here. Oh, I thought you got the email, Steve. I'm sorry. Yeah, we got together. Only 2 people showed up. Only Brad and James were there. So we got done what we could get done. And they're going to get together again next week. Maybe you can come for that one. Next week, I want to say it's the 16th. Hopefully one of them will be on here. We're going to, on Tuesday, they're going to come in and price the rods that we're going to have for sale at the Bart Hall show for the Youth Foundation booth. And probably go through some of the boxes of all the stuff that we have to take to the show. Make sure we have enough duct tape and all that other stuff that we need. We have the screws and everything for to put the screens up and all that. So we'll see. Soto, what does he say? He's thinking about going out in the native sun for their derby. When you're fishing halibut, you have 2 ways basically to fish. You can let it sit there and just leave it there, or you can cast your bait out a ways from the boat and work it back in and try to cover more area. But most time people just kind of, it's like lazy man fishing. They just kind of leave it there on clicker and hope you get bit. The one thing I will tell you, if you get bit on a halibut on a live bait, do not swing. Sometimes with the halibut, what they'll do is they'll come up to a bait and they'll slap it with their tail to stun it or kill it, and then they'll turn around and eat it. So sometimes when you feel that first bite, it's not even a fish. I mean, it's not, fish doesn't have the bait in its mouth. That's one thing I like about bucktail. If you're bouncing a bucktail, like when I'm fishing white sea bass, bouncing a bucktail slowly off the bottom or along the bottom, and I get bit by a halibut, I know it's in its mouth. So I just wind down and set the hook. So that's one advantage of that. Hey, Annette. Hey, Brad. Hello, William. Jerry's going through fishing withdrawals too. William likes my haircut. Thank you. It's pretty short. Short and gray. Jamie, what's your question? How much and where for what? And Brad, Steve was asking what day next week you guys are going to come in. I think you said it was Tuesday the 16th. Yeah, I have it on my phone. Tuesday the 16th. So Tuesday the 16th, they're going to be doing that. Hello, Shannon. Oh, Shannon was here earlier. Hello, Shannon. Yeah, the other thing you got to remember too, guys, you're fishing this time of year. I mean, anything between now and probably April even, the water's a lot colder. So whatever you normally do, if you're working a bucktail and you normally hop it really quick to bring it back in, you have to forget about that this time of year. You have to let it hit the bottom, let it sit there for 5 seconds, 10 seconds, pick it up slowly, move it. Pick it up slowly, move it. You have to really, really work slow and more deliberate in the colder water. And that'll help you catch more. Terry, don't say the gray word. All right. You have a couple of options to fish with me, Jamie. You can, let me put the website up here. You can go to our website at sport-fishing.com and see the trips that we have listed there. Let me go there for you right now. And we have what we call the television fishing trips there. Those are all the trips that we filmed for TV. So here's that link. And we don't have all the trips up right now, guys, but we do have a bunch of them. So if you want to sign up, please sign up. I know not a lot of people have extra money right now, but here's our link there for all our filming trips. And I also do private charters too. What's that other question? Neum, I'm up here in Northern California, wondering if it's still a good time to go to. There's no boats right now, no boats that I know of fishing tuna right now, mainly because the weather. The weather's been up, lots of wind, big swells. And this is the time of year where most of the boats are in the boatyard doing maintenance, getting ready for the season. So I don't know. Yeah, Aaron, those bombs that they found were not at Catalina. They were in the channel, like 3,000 feet deep, 2,000 feet deep. So no, I will not be fishing in that area. We don't fish that deep. See if there's any other questions. Everybody's liking the haircut. That's good. Remember the Fred Hall show, the Bart Hall show starts in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today, we'll be at the show there. Travis, I don't know who's going to be there this year. It's a big question mark right now because it's never been done in January. It's always been in March. Everybody's used to it the first week of March. So the thought of it being in January is, I think, challenging, but we will see. I don't know exactly who's going to be there. The water temperature has been really cold. I don't know exactly what it's been, but it's been cold. San Diego half-day boats are catching bonita and yellowtail, William says. That's pretty cool. I don't know if anybody up here is getting any yellowtail. I know they're the Gale Force, the Triton, I think the Victory too, are all running bass fishing trips, sand bass and stuff. So the bass are biting. I think the Victory had limits the other day, so that's pretty good. That's good fishing. So there's fish to catch. You just can't go rock fishing right now, and that's it basically. No rock fishing. But there's bass to catch. There's halibut to catch. There's all that to do. Robert says they're getting what? Pacific herring in the bay. Hey Kenny, how you doing? Hopefully we can get our bucktails in this year into your store, please. And those of you that are ready to sign up for our trips, please do so soon. If you find out that you can't go like 3 weeks before the trip for work or whatever reason, we'll give you full refund if you give us 3 weeks notice. So you can sign up right now for a September trip, May trip, that would be great. Terry says, my son was asking if you would need help. He is 24. We can use help, yeah. I mean, if he wants to come by the warehouse, like when the guys are coming next week on the 16th to get ready for the Bar Hall show, you could do that. We need help the day before the show, 2 days before the show starts, to set up at the Long Beach Convention Center. We could use a young person to help us with that if he's available. And that will be Tuesday the 23rd. Tuesday the 23rd at the Long Beach Convention Center, about 10 a.m. Send your son. We can use him. Or any of you that want to volunteer and help us get ready. We have to set up 2 booths, one for the TV show and one for the Youth Foundation. Hey Oz, thank you very much for your super chat. Well, let me get some water. Why don't I play the opening while I have some more water and cough or whatever I'm going to do here. Where is the open? Here it is.
I'm Dan Hernandez and I live to fish.
All right.
I have been fishing along the Pacific coast my entire life.
Oh!
Let me bring you in the action and share with you some great fishing tips along the way.
All right, so Isoto, you're asking what's the best way to fish for bass in the wintertime, cold months. To me, it's a bucktail like this, and you can try different colors. A lot of people just use straight lead heads, and that works out too. Straight lead head will work, but what's nice about the bucktail is that if your bait comes off, this bucktail material pulsating in the water is going to attract the fish, and you're still going to get bit. I can't tell you how many times I've been rock fishing where I don't even put bait on it. I fish a straight bucktail. But for the bass, the sand bass, calico bass, you put a whole squid or a strip of squid on this and slowly fish it down there, you will get bit. They work really, really good. All right. Hey, Jeff, welcome. How cold is it in Illinois? Yeah, Mike, I fished them a little bit over here, the bucktails in the surf for halibut fishing. I haven't really, we don't have stripers here, the striper runs like they do on the East Coast. There are some stripers in here in Southern California. I see pictures of people catching them, but I don't see that many of them where we could do that in the surf. Hey, Terry, I just saw you there. Yeah, if you can get live squid, everything will eat it. The sand bass, the calicos, the white sea bass, halibut, everything will eat them. And remember, if you guys are on your own boat this time of year, if you catch a rockfish, you have to let it go. Okay, I don't care if it's a nice big one or a ling or whatever it is, you gotta let it go. You can't keep them. Hopefully it's going to open up April 1st. Normally it's the first week of March, But last year they moved it to April, so we shall see what happens. Minus 18. See, when it's minus 18 in Illinois, I don't know why you just don't come back out here. I mean, I know you have a place here to stay, but even if you even just stayed on your boat, would be better than minus 18. Hey, Fish Killer, how you doing? Yeah, that's a good point. I never really thought about that, but yeah, the bucktail material will keep the scent on it. You put squid on it, a whole squid, and it gets on there. It's gonna attract the fish more. Yeah, Robert, down here we don't really have rockfish off the rocks, but yeah, up in Northern California, you can rockfish from the beach off the rocks. You can get them. Papa wants to know, what do you do a live fishing show from the boat this year? A live fishing show? I don't know how a live fishing show would work. I guess we could do a YouTube live while we're fishing. Could try that. Jose, when do white sea bass usually start showing up? They're here now. The only problem with catching them right now is that there is so much live squid everywhere that the fish are scattered everywhere. So normally as the squid populations die down, and say around the whole island Catalina, or even on the coast here, right now there's so much squid everywhere that as the water gets warmer and the squid die down, and after they spawn, they'll be in smaller and smaller and smaller spots. When they get in those smaller and smaller spots is when we start picking off the sea bass a lot better. They're more predictable to find. But you can catch them. You can catch them right now. They're open. You can catch one a day. So Jeff says we should get the new regulations the last week of January. Azif, is that how you pronounce it? How many trips out of San Diego do you have planned for this year? Right now we have 3 out of San Diego. We're hoping to get one more. So there's our charter dates right now. And please feel free, like signing up right now. You can sign up tonight, tomorrow. All the trips, not all the trips are up now. I'm still working on a few other boats, and a couple of boats that I'm talking to are waiting till they have all their regular charters booked. So do that. What is the biggest sea bass I ever caught? The biggest one I ever landed and got in the boat, I don't know, 45, 50, something like that. But there was a day, and I have a witness that's here, Kevin. I had a 60 pounder, close to 60 pounds. It was over 50. And I already had my limit. The boat was almost all limited out. And the deckhands were busy gaffing other people's fish. And I tried to bounce a fish up. Thought I'd make good television if I got it in the boat. But I didn't make it in the boat. But that was an interesting moment, trying to bounce a 55, 60 pound white sea bass. I could have got more of these stones. White sea bass stones. Have you guys ever seen them? That was fun. Hey Ronald, how you doing? Real Raider, hello. Hey Donnie. Donnie, the new dates and trips for Emeryville for September are already up on the website. So please go there and sign up. We need to fill them up. And hopefully all the trips sell out like they did the last couple years. Rob wants to know, when is the next fishing kids event? The next kids club meeting will be next Saturday. Not this Saturday, next Saturday the 20th. It's at Leg Lake. And I probably don't have a flyer with me right now. But it's at Leg Lake. Let me see if I can find the flyer. Oh, there it is. How can I get it to myself? Yeah, so it's going to be on the 20th. So you can just plan on being at Lake on the 20th. Yeah, Kevin just sent it to me. Thank you, Kevin. I found it from Monica's email, but this computer I'm working on doesn't have emails on it. Kevin, how are you feeling? Are you okay? Have you recovered? All right, so here is the flyer for next Saturday, Kids Club meeting. It's all free. You don't have to bring any gear. We have everything there. So we'll do that. Yeah, Jeff, I think that's a good idea. Get back here sooner. Even if you just want to supervise the guys in the boatyard, would be better than being in minus 18 degrees. So, yeah, so that's the flyer there for the Kids Club. If you have any questions, there's two numbers there. The first number on the left, the 626 number, is the actual park, Whittier Narrows, and the other number is our office. So you can give us a call there. If you've never ever been to the Kids Club meeting, you want to use the parking lot off Santa Anita, off the 605, off the 60 freeway, Santa Anita. And if you don't know where the lake is, it's pretty much where the 605 and the 60 come together. I grew up in Montebello. I used to ride my bike to this lake as a kid, and that's part of the reason that LA County has let me use this lake for free, is because I've been using it so much. Yeah, so Kevin's talking about that trip where I tried to bounce a fish was on the Tracer at Catalina Island. That was a great trip. All right, so there's that flyer. What's that to say? Trying to bounce a 50-pound white sea bass. Yeah, let me see if I can show you. I was on 3 trips last year where we caught limits of white sea bass. So it was probably the best white sea bass fishing year I probably ever, well, I don't know if I should say ever. Definitely in the last 10 years. Let me see if I can find that trip. That was really, really good. May have deleted it already off here. But this is Cash. He's like a pinhead deckhand that was on the boat that I was on. And he got a white sea bass. Everybody had got.
You're fine. I didn't want to take that one.
Good job, Cash. Turn around, Cash. Get in there.
Jimmy, go enjoy yours.
The dropping of the phone thing was because I got bit on another white sea bass at that moment, and I dropped my phone. So luckily, I didn't drop it over the side. Brian already got his tickets for the Emeryville trips. Thank you very much. Yeah, Lloyd, I was lucky I didn't break the rod. I did break the line, but I didn't break the rod. Steve says what? Steve, I asked Kevin the wrong question. I should have asked him, how was Tommy's today? He said Kevin's been sick, and I don't want to say what he's got. But seems like he's recovered now. He's going to be in a casino next week. But he said that his daughter wouldn't let him have Tommy's. She put him on Tommy's restriction. So, since he wasn't leaving the house to get food, since he wasn't going to Tommy's to get food, he didn't have any food. Yeah, if you're not getting any audio, you might want to try restarting it or something. Yay, Kevin's negative. Good. Isoto, Terry, thank you both for your super chats. And on the new website, I put something up there. So if you guys want to do super chats, like you used to do off the other website where you don't have to do it here, you can just buy it off our website. Let me put that link up here. So on the new website, what you do is you go to gift cards. On the right is the real gift cards for people that want a buy gift card as a gift to give to somebody. On the left, it says very clearly YouTube Super Chat. So it has it down there for a ticket for $5. So if you want, you can buy more than one, or you can just buy one. But for every $5, you get a ticket in the drawing. So here's a link for that. So if you guys want to do it that way and not do it here where Google takes 30% of it, then we'll do that. Hey, Alan, I didn't know you were here. Hello. So Terry, are you all done with all surgeries and everything? Are you back to normal? Can you walk okay? Are you being very careful not to fall again? What does Kevin say? Tommy's tomorrow, chili cheeseburger. Hey Sal, how you doing? Okay guys, I have 50 of you in here right now, and I only have 30 likes. Can we get the other 20 people to like this? Our one hater hasn't showed up yet. Maybe he stopped watching this year. Williams likes the new website. Yeah, do you guys like the video on top? Because before I would always have like just slides there, but Monica talked me into not putting the slides and try to make it look more modern. So I did some checking and I saw some of the other websites had videos on them. So I added that one. I haven't seen any fishing ones like that, But I saw restaurants that all had videos on top, so I thought that was pretty cool. Alan, you don't have to be sorry. You got kids, a family, business, you travel internationally. Whenever you can be here, be here. Be great. Brian likes a new website. That's cool. Thank you. Yeah, that trip that I was on, even Erin, the girl that was Tabitha on Bewitch, got limit. Everybody got limits of a white sea bass that trip. I guess I don't have that trip anymore. All right, so just because we're all jonesing for some fishing action, why don't I play this one? This is, see if I can find it. Let me see. What trip was that when we caught all those white sea bass? There it is. All right. Here. You guys will like this, and this will make Kevin happy. I don't know what happened. That didn't work. All right. Hey, Tamara, how you doing? Happy New Year's to you. William likes a new upgrade on the videos. That's good. Brian likes a new website. Tamara's here. Happy New Year's, Tamara. What does Terry say? Not done with surgeries. Well, you shouldn't be on the boats if you need surgeries. Make sure you're okay before you do that. I don't want to see you get hurt. Yeah, I haven't been fishing either. Saturday I have to work around the house. If not, I would probably take the boat out, go halibut fishing or something. That's a good point, Ellen. I don't have his picture here. I don't think this computer has any pictures. Maybe I do. Okay, let's try. Alan, the first time that he went to the meeting, do you think it was 2022 or it wasn't last year? It was. I think he'd been here before that. See if I can find. I'm gonna scroll through some pictures so you can find a kids club meeting that he was at. Oh, Alan has his picture. Okay, good. I was at that meeting. So there's a kid that went to a kids club meeting. His great grandmother brought him. I want to say she was like 89, 90, something like that. Found him. Found him, found him, found him. All right. So, you never know how you affect somebody's life. Let's see if Alan sent me a picture too. Okay. Alan, so that photo was later. All right, so everybody's talking here. Kevin's using his Japanese. Since water chipper, what does he say? Since water temps are down, should you guys recommend using? You can use artificials, you just want to fish slower. But really what works really good is to use dead squid this time of year. Dead squid works good. Next Thursday is the expo up north. All right, so Alan says I should tell you guys about this, and I will. So this is Matthew. Hopefully my computer will bring it up. There it is. Cute kid. He, I can only show his picture because his great grandmother signed his release. So he had never caught a fish before. Came to kids club meeting. Caught his first fish. It was either that one or the other bluegill he caught that day. And it was neat. It was neat to see how attached he got to the kids club, and he was a hyper kid, but really loved fishing and wanted to learn about fishing. So he was one of the kids that showed up at the kids club meeting that month, 2 years ago, something like that. So here's the kids club photo. There he is in there right next to Drama. And then a couple months later, I'm not sure which event this is at. Let me take a look at the photo. Oh no, that's not the picture. Alan just sent me the picture. Here's a picture. I want to say it's El Dorado Park. Yeah, it's El Dorado Park. So, like a year later, he catches his first catfish ever. And I think Alan helped him get that. So, the poor kid, his grandmother passed away recently, and nobody in the family was willing to take him in. So now he is a ward of the court, and he lives in a foster home. Well, not even a foster home. He's in a halfway house, something like that. So told him to come back to a kids club meeting if he can, if he has any control over that. And if he could, to come join us here, that I'm sure we could help him get fishing tackle and stuff. So, Matthew, if you are here, please let us know. Or hopefully you get to us. He left comments on one of my videos I put on YouTube. So, it was touching. It was nice. Like I said, sometimes you just forget that you impact people's life, and to have him reach out and say the nice things he said and about the club and the foundation and all that was really nice after the loss that he's gone through. So it's good. Okay, let's see what other comments are on here. Tamara's asking what's everybody's doing. I like Isoto's answer. Tamara's asking what everybody's doing. He says anything legal and some small and some largemouth bass fishing too. Cool. Kevin, let's take your boat out and go trout fishing. Do you ever use your boat down here, or you only use it in Crawley? William, you should ask Brad that question. Brad's the one that's been going to San Diego quite a bit to go trout fishing. Brad, are you still here? Annette, I don't know what city he's in. I will go back. Alan, maybe you can do that too. Go back to the comment he left on our YouTube video and ask him. And I'll put my email address on there too so he can reach out. Because the only communication I've had with him is comments he's been leaving on YouTube. Kevin, what's the lake that Brad's been fishing though? Are those the lakes? I don't think those. Oh yeah, the last one there. Kulamaka or whatever it's called. I'm not sure. I've fished Silverwood Lake quite a few times in the past. I probably haven't been there in 10 years. I've caught largemouth bass there. I've caught rainbow trout there. I think I even caught some stripers there. Yeah, okay. So that's the lake that I thought Brad was talking about. And that's the same lake, Kulamaka. It's by Julian. Says it's a beautiful place, and he did pretty good. He was sharing photos with us that he caught recently. Good night, Real Raider. All right, anybody have any last comments or questions? And again, You know, we need people to sign up for fishing trips. So if you could sign up for fishing trips, that would be great. It would help us out to get people on the boats, give us a better idea how we're doing, how many people we got coming out would be good. I'm going to get you the link here for the charters. I'm glad you guys like the new website. So here is that. Here's a link for the charters. Yeah, Williams, it's time for you to go catch some more trout. It sounds like. Robert, no, I've never fished for sturgeon. Hello, Mark. Yeah, I agree with you, Alan. It's you know, I know we impact kids. I know that. There's no question about that. But when they come back to you, and especially like Matthew, where he is right now, a foster home, um, and they reach out to you however they can, smoke signals, a comment on YouTube, it affects you. It hurts that they're hurting, and it affects you. But it's nice that it made an impact. I mean, two of the guys that I compete with for private charters in the LA Long Beach area have both told me that they learned how to fish at our kids club events, the big lake events in Long Beach and downtown LA and stuff. So I know we're doing well. I know we're doing good. Been at it for 25 years and 38 years on TV. So we've reached a bunch of people. But it's just touching when the kids come back and reach out to you. So it's pretty neat. Nacho, when's the next lobster trip? I don't have any lobster trips planned right now, but if some of you guys want to really do a lobster trip, we can arrange one. Yeah, like Kevin says, Silverwood and a lot of the other, like even Castaic, those lakes were just awesome before all the stripers came in through the aqueduct and just destroyed them. But yeah, we used to have monster. I mean, we were going to have a world record bass at Castaic. Then the stripers came. Hey Arthur, how you doing? Oh, so Jose says that South Santee Lake, you don't need a fishing license, you just need a day permit. I think anybody that was here, anybody that comes out here to watch, is probably has a fishing license. Yeah, Alan, I know what you're talking about. And his grandmother at 90 to walk that distance from the parking lot all the way to the clubhouse. I think one time she let us take her in a car or in the cart thing that they have over there back to the parking lot. But the first couple of trips, she wouldn't do it. She would just walk it. And I found out later it wasn't because she didn't want the ride, but because Matthew wanted to keep fishing. So she had bought him a rod and reel, and they kept fishing. So they did that. Oh, the other thing too, if any of you have young ones or kids that are like in the kids club and stuff, and you need a rod and reel to go fishing, we are selling the used ones that we've used for a while for a youth foundation on the Dance Kids website. So they're a big reduced price, but they still work really good, and hopefully we'll be getting some new ones. So I put about 20 of them up for sale, and they're on the Dance Kids website. So we'll see. Gabriel, I don't know that reel really well, so I don't know. I would say any reel that will fish 15, 20 pounds, spinning reel, would be fine for the calico bass and bonita. The heaviest line I use for that would be 25-pound test line. So, okay, Kevin knows that reel. Kevin says that's a great reel. If Kevin tells you that's a great reel, that's a great reel. And then we will have rods for sale at the Bart Hall show too for the Youth Foundation as a fundraiser. So we'll do that. So again, guys, if you want to fish with us this year, all the trips are up on the website. There's a link to them right there. If you want to fish with us in Emeryville, if you want to fish with us in San Diego, Oceanside. I'm still waiting to hear back from Newport Beach, Santa Barbara, Ventura, but everything else is pretty much up. We have Oceanside, we have San Diego, we have Long Beach, LA, we have Emeryville, and depending on what the regulations happen up in Northern Cal, we might have 2 more trips in Emeryville for stripers and salmon, but nobody knows what's going to happen. So we'll find out. Jeff says the new regulations come out at the end of the month, so we'll find out then. Jose, Kevin knows all reels. He's really good at all that stuff. He used to work at a tackle shop for a few years, so he's really good at all that. Plus, he knows all the gear. All right, guys. I guess I'll call it a night. It's 8 o'clock. So thank you for being here. I'll see you next Thursday. And I'm trying to get another one, Jose. We're trying to get another day-and-a-half trip. We have one right now. We have one right now on the horizon. So we're trying to get one more. That's the plan. But probably talked to 12 boats so far, and they all said no. So there's a few more I can ask. Why San Diego doesn't want to support us, I have no idea, but thankfully Captain Bill does, and I really appreciate that from him. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you very much. Please sign up for the trips, and talk to you all soon. And those of you that can help out next Tuesday at the office, get the stuff ready and get ready for the Bart Hall show, that would be great. And Terry and those of you others that have kids that want to help out set up for the Bart Hall show, we could use the help too. 2 days before the show and all that. Jeff, stay warm over there in Illinois. Tamira, nice to see you. Terry, don't fall. Don't break anything. Yeah, and any of you that is going fishing this weekend, please check the weather and make sure that you're well. And don't go out there if it's blowing 30 knots or whatever. Just be careful. All right, Arthur, please sign up for our Emeryville trips. That'd be great. And again, the travel trips are still available. Alaska, Mexico, all the information for that's on the website. All right, thank you, everybody. Good night. Stay warm. Bye, everybody.